Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm here this is the blue mosque or something, and this is the Hagia Sophia. This is the square above Istanbul, and then you've got the Bosporus. Amazing place that we're here. It's called the Seven Hills restaurant. Look at that. Wow, beautiful in Istanbul. And then you got the Hagia Sophia. This was like Christian church when it was Constantinople, and then became a mosque when it became Istanbul. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you my trades. Yesterday, the stock market had a massive drop on the news that Trump was bombing bridges and attacking Iran infrastructure. And Iran said they would retaliate. So the markets had a massive drop. Tech stocks, Google was down 4%. We're going to go into Bitcoin. We're going to look at tech stocks. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, turn on the bell. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. And make sure you visit the Seven Hills restaurant when you come here to Istanbul. It's like such an amazing view, one of the best views I've seen of Istanbul. And then you've got the Bosporus all there. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals, and you can see my Bitcoin trade. Luckily, I closed half of it yesterday in profits, and then we've had a big drop. You can see Bitcoin dropped to 62,900. I can see the first support coming up area is around here, 61,600. So I'm going to modify my trade 61,600. It dropped because of the escalation of the war, unfortunately. So I've got to trade at 61,600. You can see this is the support line on the 3 hour, on the 1 hour, on the 2 hour. You can see this area 61,600 is the support. I'm already in a trade 1.5 Bitcoin. It's negative $1,400 at the moment. I made $358 when I closed some in the profits, and then it has pulled back a little bit. Lucky I closed it in the profits, because then it would have wiped the profits completely. After this support, the next one down is until 58,700. So I'm going to open another half one there. 58,175. So I've got 58.61. I'll get rid of this 57, and then 55.53 laddered orders down. You don't know how bad this war will get, so we have to assume the markets will pull back heavily. So be more cautious. I have some trades set up as well. On WEEX, I have no active trades. My next trade is at 60k on WEEX. Meta 470 and Bitcoin 60k. Let's look into the market. So you can see yesterday Apple was up 1.7%, 333. You know my favorite numbers. Foxconn was up, and then the rest of the market massive down. Samsung was down 8%, Google down 4.4%, SpaceX down 3%, now lower than the IPO price. Even though the IPO price was really at 170, it said 130, but no one's orders executed. My orders were set at 130, but by the time the market opened, it was already at 170. So it's already down more than, from 170, it's already dropped even more than that if you talk about where it was on the day of the open. Look at that, 225. I warned everyone to be very cautious about getting into SpaceX. Hopefully you listened. It's already down now 41% from the day of its launch. What a massive drop. Overnight, it's already down 1 to 125. So now it's even down. You can see in overnight trading, it's at 44% drop from its recent high on the first day. So anyone that bought into it just got wrecked. Anyone. You can see here, it launched at it started trading at 150, reached 225, but any order that actually executed didn't start executing till around 170. So everyone who bought in is down 44%, unfortunately. So 125, and it's falling lower. We don't know how low it can go because it just IPO'd. I would bet it could even go, because it doesn't have revenues. So to be a $2 trillion company, now much less, without revenues, means it's not so good. Google was down massive as well, 4.4% on the open. On yesterday's trading. In overnight, it's at 349, so even further down now, because the Orange started a war. Even though he got in power on the promise of no new wars, and now he started a massive war with the Persian Empire, and this is going to pull down the markets massively. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell at 404. It hasn't fired a buy yet. On the daily, you can see it's got inverse head and shoulders. but I don't know if that's going to play out with this war now, unfortunately. Big support coming on Google is at around 333. Huge drop yesterday, 4% drop, unfortunately. You can see that it went up 48% from the ceasefire. So if we assume the ceasefire is finished and not going to play out, then it's already Google has dropped around 17% from its recent all-time high after the war escalated. It looked like inverse head and shoulders, but unfortunately with this war, all bullish scenarios are going to be not in play anymore, unfortunately. So first support is 333, then main one at 320. And I would say with this war, with the USA-Israel war escalating, 311 would be one of the supports, then 270. So these are buy targets for Google. Right now I'm still 65% cash, 35% equities. I want to build positions, but unfortunately with this war, it's going to not be good for markets. So 333 is a buy, 310 is where I've got the first alert, and then 270, unfortunately. Over in the elite group, you can see ChatGPT 5.6 went long on silver. You can see the daily volume. Some of our trades, $141,000 of volume. Second place is $114,000 of volume, people trading. Gemini 3.1 went long on Apple. I wouldn't go long I would put the longs on supports. Don't open longs at the all-time high. You can see they're opening long ChatGPT 5.6 Solana, Sol, which is the newest model, opening an Apple long as well. So Gemini and the newest ChatGPT went long on Apple, and Gemini went long on Tesla, but I would put orders on supports. You can join Clash of AIs, the link's down below, clashofais.com. You can see Fable, ChatGPT 5.6 Sol Ultra, trading. You see their trades live in that telegroup. You can join by clicking the join button on YouTube as well, and you can join Clash of AIs. Once that group gets to 250 members, right now it's at 216 members, so 34 members to go. We're going to give away a MacBook Air to one of the top traders in the group. We'll be getting a MacBook Air, and you can see some comments from some of my students. I'm in the process of buying $2 million house from videos. Thank you, James. Stocker, you've made me more money than ever. I've been buying Apple stock, keeps going up from profit targets with 200. Now Apple's at 333. Congratulations, everyone. I'm in 20,000 profit with my portfolio. Amazing, and going for a lot more. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. All the links are down below. Bybit 30K bonus, WEEX $200 bonus, KYC free. Main exchange I trade as well, these two exchanges. Free Telegram. You can join that elite traders group. The links are down below. And jamesgshow.com. The link's in the description to get the crypto masterclass where you can learn how to set up the charts as you're seeing me set up the charts. That's my updates in the market here from the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque in Istanbul. I hope you all have an amazing day, and make sure to check out this Seven Hills restaurant. I'm not affiliated with anything like this. It's just an amazing view. One of the best views there. You've got the city walls. Look at this. Castle city walls of Istanbul, previously in the 1500s called Constantinople, or 1400s, Hagia Sophia, and then you've got the square and the Blue Mosque, and then the Bosporus, which feeds all of Istanbul with amazing fish and everything. That's my updates in the market, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.